Hello, I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc, with another one of these little videos designed to help you to get through these strange days in which we find ourselves, and these are strange days indeed. I'm talking this week about reason, about living a reasonable life. Now, that's not glamorous. That's not Holy Ghost miracle revival stuff. That's not make you prosperous kind of stuff, but it is actually make you prosperous stuff. And you'll discover at the end it's also Holy Ghost miracle revival stuff, because there is a place of balance where things actually work. Jesus said, I'm come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. Why is it so many people fail to achieve that abundant life? Because they've never found that place of balance. Had a call years ago, middle of the afternoon. How long ago was it? It was so long ago that I had a listed phone number. And a woman from a neighboring city who'd been in my Friday night miracle service called me up in the middle of the afternoon, Sunday afternoon, saying, Reverend Stutzer, you need to pray. My son is dying. And I finally got her calmed down. I said, what happened? And she said, well, I was in your Friday night miracle service last Friday night, and you prayed for my son who has terrible asthma. And when we got home, I just took a step of faith and I flushed all his medication down the toilet. And now he's having a terrible asthma attack and it looks like he's going to die. What should I do? I'm believing God. I said, take him to the emergency room right now. Take him to the emergency room. She said, what? But you prayed for him. We're believing God for a miracle. I said, take him to the emergency room right now, because you don't have the right to exercise your faith over your child. And she stopped and she thought a moment. She said, okay, and hung up. And I'm assuming she took him to the emergency room, because I didn't read any newspaper articles about a child dying in the nearby town because his mother flushed his medication down the commode because she was exercising her faith over him. Now, there's a lesson to be learned there. During this COVID-19 epidemic that we have found ourselves in, I had a spiritual experience early on, before you ever heard of COVID-19, that kind of let me believe that I'm COVID-19 proof. I really believe that. I don't think I'm going to get COVID-19, but I wear a mask everywhere I go. Why? Because I have my level of faith. But I cannot impose my level of faith on everyone else. Everyone lives at their own level of faith. I want you to get that. If you want to live an abundant life, if you want to live a life of sweet reasonableness, you remember Philippians 2 verse 5, let your moderation be known to all men. The Lord is at hand. That word moderation means sweet reasonableness. If you want to live a sweet, reasonable life, if you want to be happy in life, you find that place of balance and you learn to live where you actually live. And then as a believer, you expect to see ever increasing faith manifest in your life. Place of balance. There is a place of balance where the blessings of God flow. There's a place of balance where you live above guilt and condemnation. There's a place of balance that Paul describes in Romans the 4th chapter, the 22nd verse. Happy is the man that condemneth not himself in the thing which he allows. If you find that place of balance in your life, if you find that place of balance where you know what you can do and you're not judging yourself by everyone else, whether according to their spiritual standards or their financial status, when you come to that place of perfect balance, you come to that place of perfect blessing. Now, how does that release miracles in your life? Because if you're living in guilt and condemnation, you're never going to experience a miracle. But if you're living in a sense of serenity and security, you will find the supernatural opened up to you in ways that are beyond your understanding. There is a place of balance. I want you to find that place of balance. Live a reasonable life and experience the blessings of God. Now, next week, it's going to be more Holy Ghost miracle revival stuff. I may even do a little prosperity teaching next week, and I'll show you how to prosper. This Sunday at Aspire Church, a message that goes along with what I've been sharing this week, 7 Dirty Dips. It's about renewing your mind and how to renew your mind, the power of a renewed mind, and what you have to do in your mind to experience the supernatural in your life. 7 Dirty Dips, the pandemic edition, that's 2.0, this Sunday at Aspire Church. Catch it on the live stream at aspirechurch.tv. or catch it on Facebook at Aspire Church TV. That's live stream, aspirechurch.tv, Facebook, Aspire Church TV, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. It is going to be powerful stuff. I want you to be a part of that service. It will change your life for good. Next week, something brand new, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, to help you get through these strange days in which we find ourselves. I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc. I'll see you then.